Daniel's magical map led him to New Orleans, a city that felt more alive than any forest or canyon. The air itself seemed to hum with energy, a mix of distant music, spicy food, and the scent of rain on hot pavement. The map's glow was faint but insistent, guiding him through the labyrinthine streets of the French Quarter to a dark, cluttered antique shop. An old shopkeeper with eyes that seemed to hold 1,000 stories emerged from the shadows, not with a question, but with a dusty, tarnished trumpet. "It's been waiting for someone who knows how to listen," he rasped, placing it in Daniel's hands. Excited, Daniel rushed outside into the vibrant street, put the trumpet to his lips, and blew with all his might. A horrible, discordant squawk ripped through the air, causing a flock of pigeons to scatter and a few passers-by to glare. He tried again, concentrating, but the result was the same ugly noise. Frustration began to bubble inside him. Maybe the map had finally made a mistake. Dejected, he slumped onto a bench, the heavy trumpet feeling useless in his lap. It was then that a sound, smooth and soulful, cut through the city's noise. On the corner, an old man named Louis was playing a bluesy melody on a weathered saxophone. Louis finished his song and ambled over, his footsteps slow and deliberate. "That's a powerful horn you've got there," he said, his voice as warm and textured as his music. "But it doesn't speak the language of notes. It speaks the language of stories. You have to listen first." Daniel, skeptical, closed his eyes. Louis prompted him, "What do you hear?" Daniel focused past the noise and heard the rhythmic clang, clang, clang of the St. Charles streetcar. "Play its journey," Louis encouraged. Daniel played, and a single clear note emerged, showing him a vision of a woman in a flapper dress, watching the city go by a century ago. "Now what?" Louis asked. Daniel heard the sizzle of food from a nearby cafe. "Play its flavor." He played again, a warmer, spicier note, and felt a phantom taste of Creole cooking and the warmth of a shared family meal. He was getting it. That evening, Louis said, "You've heard the pieces. Now play the Song of New Orleans." Daniel took a deep breath, but hesitated, afraid of failing again. Louis just smiled. "Don't try to play it, son. Just let it play you." Daniel closed his eyes, let his breath go, and the music simply flowed. It was a song of joy and sorrow, of resilience and celebration. The air began to shimmer with golden light, and from the alleyways, translucent spirits of legendary jazz musicians appeared, joining him in a magical, timeless jam session. Daniel finally understood. The magic wasn't just about finding wonder, it was about adding his own voice to it.